Hi, I'm Amy Oswald. I'm a vision rehabilitation specialist here at North Dakota Vision Services School for the Blind, and I am going to be showing you how to put on makeup without using any mirror or your vision at all. So the very first thing that I always tell people is that it's good to sit at a table when you're putting on your makeup, because then you can have things spread out in front of you. You can build your contrast. The other thing that I really like doing, I don't have it right now, but I really like making sure that I have like a cookie sheet with the edges on it or a jelly roll pan to put your makeup in, so that if you have things that roll, like your mascara, those kinds of things, they're not going to roll away from you and onto the floor while you're putting on your makeup. The second thing that I like to tell people to do is to have either a towel to drape over their clothing, or to put an old bathrobe on backwards, so that if you are fully dressed, it will completely cover your clothing. So if you happen to touch your clothing with the makeup, it's not going to leave any spots on your clothing. So I've already put on like foundation and powder, so I'm not going to go over that. Typically eye makeup, lipstick, and blush are what people have the most difficulties with. So in this session, I'm going to do the eye makeup. I do all of my makeup without using any mirrors or anything like that. I teach people how to put on makeup without mirrors, even magnified mirrors, because what happens is if you are low vision, typically then you put makeup on until you can see it. Oftentimes, if you put makeup on until you can see it as a person with low vision, it's oftentimes too dark. And so you kind of look like a painted lady. So I like to avoid that and just have people do it by feel. I also teach people to put on their makeup using their fingers rather than using any brushes, because you can control the amount of makeup you have much easier with your finger, because you can feel it rather than on a sponge or especially a brush. So the very first thing you're going to do is start with your lightest color, and what you can do to mark these is you can use little braille stickers and do numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, depending on the lightness. Some makeup you can get, like Mary Kay, you can get little individual eyeshadows, and then you can put them in order, rather than having, like, this one has the lightest color on the left, far left, and then the second lightest color is the in third position, and then second position, and then fourth position. So it is kind of backwards how they do it. So but they can be, all of these type compacts can be easily adapted, so you're able to use them. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our lightest color, and we're going to put that color on from our eyelashes all the way up to our eyebrows. Okay, so all the way up. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our index finger and we're going to count the number of strokes. Okay, so one stroke is to the right and then back to the left, and then to the right and back to the left. 3 and 4. Okay. And then I'm going to put it on, starting at the bottom. And with this first coat, with the lightest coat, you will be able to, I'm going to do 4 more, you will be able to tell where you have makeup and where you don't, because it will feel dusty where you have makeup. Okay? And it's also important that you know where the bones are around your eye. So if I'm starting with somebody who is brand new, I always start them by, feeling the different parts of the face. so that they know where those bones are. I'm gonna do 4 again. And I'm just going back and forth and back and forth. From top to bottom and bottom to top. Okay? And so, you notice that I did basically a total of 8 strokes for my right eye and my left eye. So I know that they're even, okay? So then I'm gonna count over to space 3, and I'm gonna go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna put this color on just over my lid, okay? So basically from your lash line to your crease. Okay? Count over again. 1, 2, 3. Again from my lash line to my crease. Kind of like in a rainbow shape or like a protractor upside down U. Okay? I also like to have wet wipes with me. And of course I can't find them right now. Have wet wipes with me so that in between my colors I can just easily just wipe my fingers off. So baby wipes are great for this. Okay, and now I'm going to take my third darkest color, okay, and that's in position 2. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And this color I'm just going to take along my crease, okay? And you can do it just in a halfway V, like that, and go halfway. Or you can take it all the way along the crease from the right outside to the left inside. Okay? Then I'm going to do it again. Again from the outside to the inside. Okay, and this will give your eyes a little more depth. It's not going to be really super noticeable on me because I have what's called hooded eyelids. You know, they kind of droop over. Okay, and then this fourth color, you're going to just put that in the very corner. So I'm just going to dab just right here on the corner. Okay? Okay? All right, and now what I'm doing is clean off my fingers and I'm gonna blend. Okay? So when you blend, I use the your ring finger on both of your hands because it's your weakest finger, so you're not going to pull as much. And I'm just gonna blend the colors together from the inside corner by your nose out. Okay, and then back. All right, and then I'm going to go to my other eye. From the outside corner, along that crease to the inside, and I'm just blending that up nice. Okay? Then, wipe my fingers off again. And you want to take your fingers and your index fingers and wipe from the outside edge of your eyebrow to the corner, okay, all along this bone, okay, so that you don't have makeup smeared way out to the side, okay? And then wipe your fingers again, and you're gonna go from the inside corner of your eyebrows to the inside corner of your eyelashes, okay? And that will get rid of anything that gets caught kind of in creases, you know, wrinkles, all those kinds of things, okay? So now we are going to go on to eyeliner. You can do two things with eyeliner. If you want to use an eyeliner and you don't want it super, super dark, you can use the darkest eyeshadow. And for that, you can use like a pointed and makeup sponge that comes with your eyeshadow compact. Okay. If you don't want to do that and you want to use a regular eyeliner like this, I'm going to use a dark black so it's easier for you to see. I recommend one like Revlon Color Stay. It's a 16-hour. It goes on. It doesn't like fade away. It doesn't really crease. It doesn't droop. You know, if your eyes are, you tear up, those kinds of things. The other thing I like about it is that when you roll it up, you can feel it. There are some that when you touch them, they are more, they're softer, and so they press down. And so it's hard to know exactly where you are, how much you have up. So I'm going to roll up just a tiny bit, just like you would with like a pencil. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my non-dominant hand and I'm going to start. I'm going to put that on the outside corner of my right eye, and I'm going to meet my eyeliner to my finger, okay? And I have my eyes closed. They're not like squinted closed, but they're closed. And what you're going to do is you're basically just going to drive your eyeliner over the top of your eyelashes, okay? And what that will do is that will put eyeliner on both your top and your bottom lid at the same time. So you don't have to be as precise as you would with the regular eyeliner. So you go in short strokes. So I'm going to take it short strokes and I'm just driving over my eyelashes. Okay? And I'm at the inside corner now, and I'm going to go all the way back in short strokes. Okay, and depending on how much eyeliner you want, I'm going to put it on a little dark. You can go back again towards your center, and then back again towards the outside. Okay? Voila. How's that?
Good.
Okay, and now I'm going to do my left eye, and I've been doing this a really long time, so I don't have to use that finger guide. But again, I would put that finger guide on the outside if I needed it, and then meet the pencil to the eyeliner. You want to check it and make sure, oh, see, I don't have enough turned up, so I have to turn up some more. I'm going to go from the outside, short strokes, all along my eyelashes. Okay, to the inside corner, back. And then I'm going to go to the inside and back. Okay, now if you, are they good? Mm-hmm. If you want to put eyeliner just on your top lid, or just on your top lid, what you can do to help that process is you can put your mascara on first, let it harden so that it'll give you a crisper line to work with. And I'll show you how to do that once we do the mascara. But the great thing about putting, you know, a crayon eyeliner like this right over your eyelashes is that you don't typically have to wear a mascara then. You can if you want to lengthen those lashes, but you don't necessarily have to. So what you can do then from this point is you could take an eyelash comb and just comb them out. Okay? but they've already been tinted whatever color the black that my eyeliner is, okay? So right now I wouldn't necessarily have to do mascara, but I'm gonna. So when you're putting on mascara, you want to make sure that you have a mascara wand that is suitable for what you want. Some people like the ones that are, the brush is curved, so it's in kind of a U shaped. Some people, I like the ones that are straight. Some people have an easier time with mascara wands where like the length of the wand, like this one, is long. I have a harder time with this one. This one is actually a Lancome mascara, and you push a button and it actually vibrates it. So it's kind of crazy to use. Otherwise, you can use ones that have the shorter wand, which oftentimes if you're first starting out, it's easier. So like this one is super short. And it's kind of like, you know, it's like a pencil. You have more control when your fingers are closer to the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put again my finger, my landmark finger, on the outside of my eye, and then I'm going to bring the mascara wand to my lashes. I'm going to set it on my bottom lashes, and then I'm going to blink and pull out. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to blink and pull out. And blink and pull out. Okay? And then with my right eye, I'm going to do the same thing. Okay? Put my finger on the inside corner, and I'm going to rest it on my bottom lashes. Rest the wand on my bottom lashes, and I'm going to blink and pull out. And blink and pull out. And blink and pull out. Okay? You can use an eyelash curler at this point. I don't like eyelash curlers because I don't have very many eyelashes and it tends to rip them out. So I'm not a fan of those. But what you can do rather than using an eyelash curler is while your mascara is still somewhat wet, you can take your finger, lay it along your bottom lashes again, and blink down. And what you're doing is you are curling your lash up and down. Okay? And you're just using your finger. So no crazy eyelash pincher. Voila! You have face makeup.